Making a video. A little rainy. Yeah. Anyway, so efilist video, sort of, kind of. Just focus on this need subject. I did a previous video. And the unneeded need. And partly has to do with this sort of the eugenics of, not so much biology, but even philosophy. What's the, you can think about what's the premium, the ideal physical health. And you could say, yes, to be strong and to live a nice long life and be healthy through that whole life. And then you can start talking about the eugenics of perception and the mechanism of ambition and need. And what is the premium, the best human psychology? I guess I would argue it's one that doesn't need. It really just doesn't need to be here. Doesn't have any obsession, doesn't have any ambition in sense of I don't need to go out and conquer everyone and be better than everybody and win the gold medals and make the most money and have the most lavish lifestyle and have the best food and have the best... No, I don't need any of that. I have minimal need biologically. I satisfy that. There, game complete. And obviously that life would have absolutely no purpose. There'd be no function in that individual existing except in this kind of world. A world full of horrors and negative things, and you need people to fix those things. So then you have to have agendas of Mother Teresa style. Obviously not in explicit function because she was a menace rather than a savior. But the idea of saving people from their horror would be a reasonably ideal ambition. If you could get off, get your orgasm, through jumping in fires for other people or doing their work for them or in some way fixing their life, and that made you supremely, blissfully comfortable and happy. That would make you sort of an ideal person. But in an ideal universe where there is no problem to fix, no human mess, no animal distress, no sentience in jeopardy, there's no rescue mission, there's no being a great janitor or being a great fireman. And then you're just stuck with, I get hungry, I get horny, I get this, I get that. I satisfy those needs, I'm done, the end. It just doesn't, there's just nothing left then. And you would have to argue that the eugenically perfected psychology, or philosophy even, could be called that, would be one of, recognizing that we can't function any better than a Martian or Plutonian. We have no serviceable purpose or function. There's nothing we can do. And this gets to these other peripheral arguments about the nature of intelligence. One of our favorite attributes, one of our, isn't it special that we're so special because we have this intelligence thing. And yet the dilemma for intelligence is it has no built-in agenda. It needs the motivator. It needs the animal biology to give it a purpose. The whole value in intelligence is to fix problems. And ironically, the most intelligent fix, the most intelligent solution, is not to make the problem. Don't create the need. There, problem solved. Don't make a mess. There's no mess to clean up. No necessity to have any of this crap or to build any of it or to, pay any price. There's no need. And that's sort of that's taking it to logical conclusion. That's logical resolution of the entire thing. They can be called the existential problem, anything you're going to have angst about over the existence of existence is merely the recognition that we got here not arbitrarily, but arbitrarily to any purpose. There was no design mechanism. There was no thought or intelligence or mechanism to ensure purpose or function. It was just a byproduct of process. So yes, it was in the realm of possible, but it wasn't necessarily in the realm of purposeful. And it's just time to acknowledge a simple truth. The game isn't within the realm of purposeful. It can't play that. It can't do that. The universe doesn't have the need first, and we satisfy it. The fact is, we create the needs. We create the problem. We, I'm saying, sentient life forms, create all the agenda necessity, all the necessity for ambition, desire, want, acquisition, and in turn all the byproduct costs to playing that out in the by whatever metaphorical game you're playing, whether you Darwinian beat the hell out of everything, or whether you inversely heal everything as a mission statement. You're still doing it in the context of all of it doesn't need to exist. All of it is unperceivable rationally as functional. There's nothing in the world that says this is a good, this has to be, this should be, this ought to be, this anything. There's no prescription written where the invention of life is the solution. It's only until you create the disease do you need a disease to kill the disease, kind of thing. So anyway, I think that'll be enough. Do my little run thing and such, and get on with my going to be a wet day, I guess. So till next time, and such, and so forth and whatnot. This is probably way off because this lens was way off. But anyway, that'll make it interesting. I'll be somewhere else, and you got a good image of my forehead or something. Anyway, till next time.